Feel weird. You're like, oh, I have to ask to use everything. Am I allowed to use these paper towels?
Yeah, you are.
Well, you're already using them.
Yeah, I know.
Put them back.
How dare you?
Could you would you mind just sewing them back on her roll?
Dry them out.
I'll put them outside, let
Yeah.
them dry, and then
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Tales from the Bluff, the show where the table wobbles way too much and the audio sounds like trash.
I don't think it's bad. It looks like a professional mic.
Okay, well that's good.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the illusion that we create on this podcast.
Cool.
It's the illusion of professionalism.
I think the silver is really helping.
Okay, yeah. So I've explained this podcast to you. You've actually listened.
We've listened. I've
You've listened to
yeah.
episodes of the
I
podcast,
listened,
which puts you over every other person that we've had on this podcast. And
well, I listened to when Jake came because I was like, I need to listen. You know,
you need
Jake
to
talking.
You need to hear the sound of Jake's voice for more than 5 seconds.
I know, I do. Yeah, because I don't even see him, so I have to listen to his voice. You know, get reminded about how he interacts with other people.
Of the man you fell in love with.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And who you stole from me.
Yeah.
Or I guess he replaced you. I don't know.
It's very strange because both of you seem to think that I replaced the other.
Yeah. He's told that to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how dare you? I'm irreplaceable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, all right, just for our listeners and for maybe even our watchers,
Of
perhaps,
course.
would you care to introduce yourself like you would in an icebreaker in a class?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So, my name is AJ. I'm a sophomore.
What's your real name?
AJ Bhatnagar. AJ Prakash Bhatnagar.
Okay.
We won't get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my name's AJ. I'm a sophomore mechanical engineering major, computer science minor. I was computer science last year and then I transferred to mechanical. A lot of people have been asking me why, and so have I. Don't really have an answer for that yet, but hopefully it'll show itself soon. So, yeah.
Nice.
I'm from the Bay, like everyone else.
You got the 408 phone number.
Yeah, I got the 408. You know how I mean, repping that Bay Area, West Side life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, made me sound like a thug, but I'm not.
Okay, that's good. So, living in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
We've had all of our... I think every single person on our guest, any guest on our show has been from the Bay.
Oh, really?
Physically in person.
Yeah.
Because, Jake's kind of from the Bay Area, right?
Jake is from the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't think we ever asked him what it's like. Why
are you here?
Yeah, what about LMU was like, I want to leave the Bay to go to the Bay?
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty big question, just because it's a really big difference.
Okay.
And I didn't really notice it at first, because I guess I was kind of like freshman year, I was kind of in my own sort of world, but you really notice it a lot more, because I went home December break and summer break, and you really start to notice it a lot more. So the first thing I noticed is that I'm from a community where it's like mostly Indian people or Asian people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just really different from here, just because a lot of people there really strive to be the best of the best, which I think originates just from the countries that they're from. It's this kind of immigrant mentality where you come here and you have to work your ass off to make it, you know? And even back home, like in India, I don't know the exact size, but it's definitely smaller than the United States. And it's 3 times the amount, or it's a huge
population.
amount.
Yeah,
Huge. It's like over 1 billion people easily, right? So the competition there is fierce. So my parents have told me on multiple occasions, they're just like, if you got raised here and then went to high school in India, you would not survive. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. I'm glad you believe in me. Yeah, but it's just like this kind of competition-based mentality. And my mom has told me, in India, people there, their families are pushing them to be the best of the best just so they can survive. And that kind of carried over to here. So parents push their kids to be the best of the best, and that's why at my high school, so many people, it was just a lot of fierce competition.
Yeah, you were telling me about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's fierce competition, and it's very STEM oriented. And then you come here and it's so different, and it's people really care to get to know who you are, like you know, and stuff like that. Like this, like a podcast like this. I've never seen it happen at Lindbergh High School. You know? It's like it's just like a lot of people are defined by their achievements. So I kind of like it here just because it's more people focus on who you are as a person rather than what you've achieved.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. It was a good answer.
Yeah, that's like super profound.
Yeah. Sorry. I feel like I've thought about it a lot. So
yeah.
I went into a little tangent.
No, that's great. No,
it's kind of just how I see it.
That's super cool. So you said while you were talking, you said like back home in India. Were you born in India?
No, I wasn't. Sorry, I meant back home. I meant from the Bay, but because I've been like around like Indian Americans my entire life, being Indian is just a part of like my identity a lot.
Yeah.
You know, just because I've been around people and the culture, like the culture is there. You know, so I enjoy it. Like it's pretty cool. It's like foundational. I feel like
that's cool. And were your parents born in India?
Yeah, my parents were born in India.
Okay, cool. So does that make? Oh gosh, I don't know the terminology. Is it first generation or second generation?
I don't know either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second generation.
Yeah, because they immigrated here and then. Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you multilingual?
No.
No?
This is the thing that my parents and I have not agreed with, and my grandparents too. Because when I was in India over summer, I was like, oh, why didn't you have my parents... Like, this is what I asked my grandparents. I was like, why didn't you have my parents teach me Hindi, which is like my parents' like mother tongue? Yeah. And they said, oh, well, because you're in America, you didn't need to know it. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I still feel like it's important to know because it's like, it's just like the language, you know, like it's part of like, you want to learn about the culture and stuff like that. Yeah. And my parents said the same thing. They're just like, it was not on a need to know basis. Like you didn't even need to know it because my parents are fluent in English. So they were just like, yeah, you don't need to know it here. And I was like, cool, thank you. Great.
Yeah,
I feel a little, you know, because it just caused a little disconnection to like culture and stuff. But yeah. So. And
are your grandparents pretty fluent in English, or not as much as your parents?
Not as much as my parents, but they do understand if I speak really slowly and speak with like a semi-Indian accent. They get what I'm saying. But if I speak like this, like if I speak like you normally and at this speed, they'll be like, but I don't know what.
Okay, so do you feel like not knowing that language kind of serves as like a cultural barrier with your grandparents?
Yeah, definitely. Not only with my grandparents, there are like people back home who literally speak Hindi and stuff, and they'll like talk with each other and stuff like that. But then I'll understand it, but I won't be able to speak it back to them and stuff like that. And there are like a couple people here too, like I really wish I could speak Hindi with them, but then I don't really know like what I would say or like how I would phrase it because I speak like really broken Hindi and it's like more like Hindi English where I like alternate between the two. So you know, it's like a really like I'm like a 2 out of 5 on Hindi. Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely a 0.
I'm a 0 too.
Yeah, got that on us.
Yeah.
Man, this just sounds like it would be such a weird like position to be in, I guess. Yeah. But like how does that feel? Just like fine?
How does what feel?
Just
like,
I don't
just
know.
Not knowing.
Yeah. Just yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been a little weird. Because my sister knows more Hindi than I do, but she's not like fluent. She can have a conversation and stuff, but you know, she's not really fluent. I think the fortunate thing is the people who I really want to talk to, like my grandparents, I can communicate with them if I really try. Okay. And I think that's really what matters. Like I was with them over the summer, and just because I could alternate between Hindi and English, I was able to learn about like their life story and like where they came up from, which is really cool, you know, because at the end of the day, like it's all about bonding with the people who actually matter. Like language didn't really get in the way of that. So I'm glad I know the Hindi that I do know rather than not knowing anything at all.
Okay.
You know, so.
That's neat. Wow, man, that was, I got deep really quickly.
Yeah.
I guess like, so because you are still like you're in Seaver, you're in a STEM major. Do you feel like you're
another STEM person?
Are you what major are you?
I'm undeclared liberal arts.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I keep telling him to invite guests. I'm like, okay, if you're not going to invite anyone, I'll just invite one of my STEM friends.
I'm trying to get people. People are busy.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for making time to be here, by the way.
Yeah,
I appreciate
for
it
sure.
a lot. But yeah, you being in Seaver, like, do you feel like, even though LMU is a place where, like, people are definitely more considerate about who you are as a person, do you feel like that there's still some competition within, like, mechanical engineering and computer science, or
see, that's it's not as much as home.
Okay.
But there are people who do care about their grades and their achievements and stuff, but I haven't really seen like competition like as much as like from the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really as much from home. But I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Like in math, like I've made it with you
exactly.
to be like, who's gonna do better in physics, who's gonna do better in math, it's really extra because it's really just one-ended. It's just me being like, Alex, what'd you get? And then him doing better than me and being like, damn it.
Yeah, you might have done better than me at this last physics exam, though.
I don't know, dude. That physics exam was tough.
It was okay. Yeah, I think.
We'll see.
I didn't. For question 2, this no one except for us.
Literally.
For question 2, you had to use a Gaussian surface to determine the charge on the charge on the inside and on the outside, right?
Gaussian surface.
Yeah. So it was 0 on the inside, right? And all the charge was on the outside.
He's just like, what is going on right now?
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do that, and I realized that like afterwards.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, god damn it, Alex.
Yeah, but then I did that method. I did that methodology for like part C. So
right. Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's physics. So what do you have to say about that, David?
I'm not a physics guy.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm not either. I'm really not a math or like science guy, and yet mechanical engineering.
Yeah. And then on DiffyQs, man, I don't want to talk about it.
We don't need to talk about this.
I talked about it.
We have like 4 classes together.
Yeah,
We can talk about it.
We can talk about it at a different time. So, okay.
Yeah.
Just, I guess while we're talking about like comparisons between Los Angeles and the Bay Area, how is the food situation different, would you say? I mean, do you eat off campus often? I guess that's a good question to start with.
No.
No?
I mean, I guess I kind of do. Okay, sorry, that was like a bad answer. When I eat off campus, I usually go to places I've been to before because like the people I go with usually like take me to places that they like.
Like Benjamin's, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got it right on the nail.
Benny's.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I think he got it. He was just like, that was the lamest thing I've ever said. He just like regrets about starting a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's starting a different podcast.
Okay, what's it gonna be called?
Without Alex.
Stories from the Bluff. Stories from the precipice.
Stories from Seaver. I'm just gonna interview STEM people.
Yeah.
Okay, we cut you off. Sorry. Food. Friends take you off campus because they like these places.
Yeah, no, it's pretty comparable, honestly, because in the Bay Area, there's a huge variety just because there's so many different groups of people, and then here it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've noticed that Thai food is the same wherever I go. A lot of people disagree with me about that, but literally it is so good wherever I go.
Okay.
I don't know.
So like,
except for Sunnyvale, California. Don't go there for Thai.
Okay, gotcha. But otherwise, like in terms of like ranking, it's all a tie, right?
Yeah, and poke here is better.
I went over his head.
That one.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't. What?
It's all a tie.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a tie.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, that took me a while to get. Okay, cool.
So Pokey's better here, though.
Pokey is better here.
I've got a very interesting question that's open to interpretation for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider yourself a piano, a drum set, or a Brazilian samba whistle?
Who are you to ask me this right now? First of all, how dare you? No, okay, so what is the last one?
A Brazilian samba whistle? Like the one that goes beep, and like, have you ever heard those before?
No,
like, did it, like, look it up. I'll look it up.
Computer.
I'm so confused by that.
Yeah, well,
like, it's not a word I've heard before.
Man, typing on a computer like this really kind of sucks. Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Or maybe it's not Brazilian, which makes me look super ignorant. Samba.
Samba.
Whistle. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Hopefully. Yeah.
Alex, if you get this wrong, we're canceling.
Watch how it's a saxophone or something.
It's
No.
called a tuba.
I've
a
never
beetle?
seen that before in my entire
Here we go.
life. Oh my god.
Oh.
You know, they go like.
This probably sounds bad. I've never heard that before. Okay, don't
Find a
play it
song with
again. Don't play it again.
Find a song with
It sounds like a monkey screech in like
Um,
Costa Rica or
I
something.
don't know.
What would this be in? Like a
Probably like Wiggle by Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Songs with Brazilian.
any Jason Derulo song probably.
Yeah.
Come on.
See, this sounds really cool. Like if
Eight-
it was being played in a parade, I'd like party to this.
Yeah,
You'd be like, I've never heard this before.
Me neither.
I just wait for the whistle. It's
I feel like it should be soon.
I'm sure someone.
I don't know what is this.
Someone must have timestamped the part where the
No.
samba whistle comes
I would hope.
All right,
in.
well,
Usually comes in at the. So now that we've
established
now
what
we
it
can
is.
answer the question.
So it was piano, a guitar.
No, a piano drum set or a
drum
samba
set.
whistle.
Oh, probably.
What are you?
Yeah. What are you?
Do you want me to? I'll answer.
Well, you should go first though.
Okay. What a tough question.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not a piano because I'm not black and white. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
Um,
so we had
what's
this
that?
conversation the other day. The woe
Yeah.
is like if you're having a conversation about anything, and then the woe happens, everything you forget about everything that you're just
Yeah.
talking
I
about.
forgot. Okay, so we should just switch the topic right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Oh,
so
okay.
So what's your
So the
opinion?
last 5 minutes.
Just worth.
We're done. We're
No,
done.
okay. So what's your opinion on boba?
Oh my god. We're actually okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Boba's super overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is honestly.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. It's just milk and sugar and like plastic balls. I'm
Not
sorry.
plastic.
They could be plastic.
They could be.
Could be.
They
very
could
well
be. You don't even know.
Interesting.
Always choke on it.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but the only reason I'd buy boba is to have like boba battles with like my friends and
So
stuff.
is that when you spit it at each other?
Yeah, but you have the straw, and for
Mm.
some reason the straw just propels it because
Yeah.
like I think it's because all of the air is focused on the straw,
Yeah, it's called
Mhm.
and the straw fits exactly.
Air.
with it.
Kepler's
Yeah,
law?
tell me, physics major.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, but-
Capillary action.
I don't know.
But yeah, so it's like really fun. They hate it though for some reason. I don't know. I'm just trying to show love. But
Yeah. Well, dude. Yeah. You go. They drink their boba. You assault
Spit
them.
my boba
Yeah.
at them.
Exactly.
Yeah, of
that sounds
course.
like a great thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that we've had a bunch of great conversations and finished all of them, I want to hear the story of how you met David.
So
I want to know what it is from your perspective.
Well, actually, so the real day we met was at Nick's, and
Mhm.
we were watching Friends.
Oh.
Yeah, and I said something about Monica, and then Miles was like, "No, you're wrong." And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry," because I don't know, they like really diehard Friends fans
Mhm.
don't like Monica for some reason because she's not developed enough
Huh.
or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a big Friends.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah.
Friends fan either.
Mhm.
It's really How I Met Your Mother for me.
What'd you say about Monica?
I was
What'd
like,
you say? We're gonna lose all of our friends' followers.
yeah, how dare they? Or how dare I? Sorry, but I think I said something like, "Oh, Monica is like really good" or something. I don't know, some BS like that. And they're like, "No, she's not developed enough as a character." And I was like, "Okay, cool." But the actual like day we talked, we were walking to my apartment, I think, or like we were walking towards a habit.
Yeah, we're walking that way.
And then I asked what your name was, and then this dude was like, he was like, "Honestly, I'm not gonna remember your name, so I don't care to even hear it." Or something like that. I was like, "Wow, okay, cool."
And this is the first time that you're talking since then, right?
Yeah, first,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah,
It was
Wow.
good first meeting.
yeah, it was. I mean, I remembered your name. It's David. So I hope you know what my name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. AJ.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to pronounce it.
It's a little difícil.
Ambush.
Yeah.
Bhatnagar.
Yeah.
Dang.
See, you got it. It's not that bad. Look at him. He has money. Got that bread.
Hold up. You have nothing in your wallet.
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't. Not really. So I used to have a lot of IDs and stuff, but then my roommates and we would just throw cards around my apartment. So if you're like in my apartment, you'll see like cards on the floor.
Do you have your social security card in here by any chance?
No, I have my insurance card. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, I'd like some medical insurance.
Don't read it out loud.
Yeah.
Identification number.
While he's reading your insurance card.
Yeah.
You're talking about your dorm, and I think a lot of people who've walked along the Bluff would probably recognize a certain something inside your dorm.
Yeah, that was really funny. We have a John Cena cutout just put into the window, so everyone who passes it,
everyone sees it.
No, but they can't see him.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
What do you think of Black Mirror? Why are we talking about things that aren't related to LMU?
We don't need to talk about LMU.
That's not.
I don't know. I don't really watch Black Mirror.
Black Mirror's a good show.
It's all right.
I've seen like a couple episodes.
So now that we're talking about this again, what would you say you are? Or would you like me to answer
this
first?
question.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably a drum set.
Okay. Why is
Yeah.
that?
Because
Explain.
I'm really loud, but then when there are other people, I'm kind of low key.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like
feel
that.
That's a good answer.
That was very thoughtful. What are you?
I don't know. I was thinking kind of like... I was also kind of thinking drums. Because it's like something that's like...
Unoriginal.
Okay, whatever.
Someone already said it, Alex.
Yeah, you have to pick a different
Okay,
instrument.
so that means that you have to pick the
I
last
pick
one.
piano.
Oh,
Why?
you
Why
picked
piano?
it for you.
Because it's just a good instrument.
Is your-
Lots of range.
You're well liked.
Yeah, I am.
And everyone...
Oh my god,
Everyone,
thank you.
everyone knows about you.
Yes.
And he's good with his hands.
I'm black and
Wow,
white.
good one. You're black and white. This whole podcast is gonna be monochrome. I'm gonna put a filter on it, so it's gonna be black and white the whole time, and that's
Nice.
gonna make sense. Okay, well now I have to explain why I'm the Brazilian.
Yeah.
So
Why are those the only three
Yeah,
options?
why would
dude?
those the
Why would you make it
so basically, I just wanted to.
You don't need That's enough. We don't need this. This doesn't do anything.
I don't know. I guess the reason I asked that question is because I like, piano is something that's like definitely more like it's wide appealing, but it's fun. It's like it's got a range, like you said. Drums is like something that's supportive. It can be loud, but it can also be like integral. And I would say that like the Brazilian samba whistle is something that's like it's very like understated and has a kind of like has a very understated and like minimal role. Okay, great. Minimal role in the songs it appears in, but at the same time it's like a staple. It's a staple of the genre. It's like the genre couldn't be the genre without it.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. It's like maybe like
I continue to play it.
being the glue that like holds the group together. So I wouldn't say that about myself, but I would say that maybe if somebody wanted to define themselves that way, then that would be perfectly reasonable. So I think it's definitely a flawed question. I recognize it's a flawed question.
Just a little bit.
But I really think that at the turn of the game, everyone who's listening to this podcast on headphones So I guess while we're on the topic of horrible questions, what's your opinion on Elon Musk?
Oh, I love that dude.
Okay.
I read his autobiography. I love Elon Musk. I mean, not like love, but like I really respect his passion.
Okay.
And the strides he's made in like so many different industries. So
He's a very eccentric guy.
he is. He definitely is. Like there are some things that I don't agree with.
He's smart.
He's very smart.
He's
very
insanely
smart guy.
Yeah. His IQ is like a 4 billion. I don't know.
Whoa.
But there are a lot of people who really doubt him for what he's trying to do. But I believe he can, just because the success of SpaceX is just something you've never seen in like any other company.
That's true.
Yeah, like even like the biggest one against them, I think it's like Boeing and or Blue Origin. That's the one Amazon's doing, or like Jeff Bezos or
Jeff
whatever.
Bezos.
He's doing, but even them, like they're far behind SpaceX and what SpaceX is trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but obviously there are like limits and stuff. Like he said that in a year, the rocket that they're working on right now would be able to take people into space and stuff. I never believe the timelines that he sets because they're always pushed back. So in a year, like I'm sure he'll be able to do it eventually, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
Why'd you just check your phone if you knew it was dead?
I have this like, because I wanted to check the time.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
But it's always dead now, so it's like it sucks.
How? What happened there?
I don't know, man.
I feel like
it's the worst.
It like has a 10-minute battery life.
Yeah, it's
At,
less
like,
than that
maximum.
actually. I've like checked. So when I plug it into the wall, like when it's charging, then it works like fine because it's charging. The instant I take it out, like for 5 minutes it'll be fine, and then it'll start glitching and then turn off, and it's the worst.
I don't need this right now. Thank you though.
What is that?
It's just a sound bite.
Oh my god.
Let me know when you need it.
What's your favorite word to use?
What? Well, my mom.
How many times have you used
Cool.
the letter X in one of your words?
14 and a half.
Okay, something about your mom.
Yeah. Nice. My mom said the first word I ever said was no. So that's
Like
probably
Caesar.
Huh?
From Planet of the Apes.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Nerd!
I'm glad I'm compared to an ape.
No. We were all talking about Doctor Who earlier, so I can't really say that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you're
You've
such
been
a nerd,
tarnished.
dude. Why would you even bring up Doctor Who? I'm a
You brought it
classy man. I watch Breaking Bad only.
Yeah.
What do you think about that movie that's coming up?
I'm very excited, actually.
I'm
really
gonna
wanna
forget
see
about it and not end up seeing it.
it. Yeah.
It's coming out soon.
The 25th of October. It's gonna be fun.
That's a lot sooner than I thought.
Was it the 11th? I don't know.
Yeah,
people
I
are
always
cons.
lose track of it though because I have
Podcasts
like
breaking.
work I gotta do and stuff. So BlackBerry is gone.
BlackBerry's stock just dipped a little bit. It's going up though.
Yeah.
Why are they still a company? What do they do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they probably
I
went
think they
into
have-
corporate and they have like smartphones
Yeah.
and stuff
Okay.
that they sell.
Like two.
Hold on. Popular
Mhm.
products. No, they still sell phones.
Whoa.
Oh, they run the Windows Phone, so people who have Windows Phone.
They run Windows
they run
Phone?
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
they
good
do,
for
right?
them. It's like seeing an actor you loved in your childhood like still doing well, you know?
Let's
Yeah.
check the 5-year.
Oh, they've just been going down.
Oh no,
They had a peak in
pretty
2018,
well in
though,
2018.
so that means they
yeah.
can probably bounce back.
Is it like New Year's?
Welcome
What the
back to
heck?
the podcast. We're evaluating stock
Yeah,
changes.
this is now a segment on our show. We're gonna check BlackBerry stocks.
Dude, they were doing real well in 2008.
Yeah, because that was the peak of.
That was also
Smart.
the economic
Yeah.
recession.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Only 90s kids will remember
Only
Enron.
90s.
I guess you're right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember we were doing that thing in the study room yesterday? It's like, Anna, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Nice.
Starting
Got him, baby.
BB.
Beep.
This podcast is completely derailed.
It's really all over the place. I kind of like
I'm
it.
trying to figure out what this means.
There's a lot of things. You should have done BRBA to find out stuff about Breaking Bad. But back to your favorite word.
Yeah, go back to
Oh
that.
yeah. I forgot that's what we were talking about.
BB Transformers. It's a character from the 1998 anime series Beast Wars 2 Super Lifeform Transformers and film Beast
What
Wars
is going
2.
on right now? What are we looking
Convoy
at? What is
Close
this
Call.
right now? What's going on? I still don't get it. Is this like a TV show we're looking up?
We're trying to figure out what BB means.
We're trying to figure out Breaking Bad, right? When it's coming out.
Yeah, let's go back
October
to that.
25th. Place your predictions now. El Camino, that's what it's called.
Oh, well,
Well.
When's it coming out?
tell us OregonLive.com.
Did you say your favorite word yet?
Alex, you have to disable your ad blocker.
Probably no.
No?
Well, why don't we go to a different web? Okay. we don't have to do that.
Why?
You have
Dude.
so many.
What?
Wait, no. I thought that was.
It's
Never
just
mind.
giving the.
Okay, we're going back. Saloon.
Just when is it coming out? Oh my God! There it is, October 11th.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's like 5
tomorrow.
days.
No, it's not.
That's not tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow.
Silly.
This is
We'll do
the
it
best
tonight.
Breaking Bad episodes that we should be watching.
Better Call Saul.
That's
do
a
you-
TV show,
Yeah.
so they're straight up lying to you, dude.
What do you think of that TV show?
What? I haven't seen it.
What?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I heard it is, yeah.
Felina. That's a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so good. And it's like an anagram for final.
Yeah.
Or finale.
Finale.
Sorry, not final. Finale.
That's
Also,
pretty clever.
Ashley D. Stevens is staff writer at Saloon, specializing in culture.
I just got an alarm saying that the new season of Mr. Robot starts tonight. Have you watched that show?
I have started it, but I have not finished it.
Okay.
I should.
What do you think of it?
I think it's really good.
Mhm.
Because I was a CS major, so I was really into the
Yeah.
2 computer science shows on television, which was Mr. Robot and Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's
or
what
like
I
the
thought
2
it
really
was.
good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
How do you feel about
What
this?
is happening?
What is going on? Why are we looking
Sexy Colonel Sanders?
How the face of KFC became a kind of weird sex symbol.
I don't understand what's going on right now.
But he's, as the youth would say, a total snack.
Oh, that's cool. What's one of your favorite TV shows to watch besides
Yeah.
Breaking Bad?
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I really like Phineas and Ferb just because there's so many plot twists and so many environmental things that are taken into account, especially seeing them innovate their career in such a different way. It's just the best way to do things ever. So yeah.
How are your roommates?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the Eric Andre show. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like so random. Yeah, my roommates are cool, man. They're cool dudes. I think you've met Lorenzo.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Lorenzo
Lorenzo's,
Lizardi.
Yeah, Lorenzo's a cool bro.
Jake's favorite man.
Okay. Yeah, they're really dope. They deal with my bullshit and stuff like that.
Cool.
You know.
I've barely looked at the camera, I
Yeah.
think, this whole podcast.
I forgot I was there.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are you camera shy?
I wouldn't say I am. Now I am. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
I wouldn't say I'm camera shy. I mean, although I don't have any good pictures of me. Like,
Yeah?
when
Yeah.
people take pictures of me, I'm just like,
I don't
damn,
have any
that's
good photos of me either.
I'll take a good picture of you.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a pretty like 3 out of 5 photographer.
Mm-hmm.
We should do.
That's one score better than
Photo
yours.
shoot.
We should do a podcast photo shoot.
Yeah, dude.
Let's do it.
Advertise.
Like a
it.
professional
Thumbnail.
thing.
Let's make a
yeah,
thumbnail.
a thumbnail.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Why don't you ask a question, David?
Why don't I ask questions?
What's your mother's maiden name?
Prakash. I don't know what it means.
What's their first school you went to?
The first school I ever went to?
Yeah.
I think like
Okay, what was your
What's
favorite pet's name?
Yeah, what's your,
My
what's the name of your
favorite
first pet?
it was a albino guinea pig named.
Okay.
My sister
what's,
contested.
what's
your
what's your sister's middle name? What
She
street
doesn't-
did you live
What's
on?
your childhood home address?
What's your social security number?
You know how those are like security questions
Yeah,
for?
yeah.
I could
Credit
break this
card
part
number?
out.
Let's
Last 5 digits of your phone number.
see. 5 digits? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever seen a phone number that has more
Let's just
numbers
put
than
his
it
phone
should?
number on the screen right now.
Oh hell yeah! Call me up.
Well, you know the first 3 numbers are 408.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
can
talked
guess
about
the
that
rest.
earlier.
Give us the other 5.
For
69.
won a $50 Amazon gift card. Send us the rest of AJ's number.
Cool. I don't think anyone has my number. So
I don't think anyone can call you because your phone
Your
just
phone's
died.
dead.
yeah, my phone is the worst.
This
What
is
can I
the
say?
longest article.
Is this still the Colonel
This is the
Sanders
Colonel
one?
Sanders one.
Okay, how does it feel to chew 5 gum?
Not as good as wearing AirPods. I'm not gonna lie, but it does make me feel rich.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, because it's more expensive than normal gum, and it's pretty bougie. Look at this packaging, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is what a millionaire would chew. Just saying.
Okay. I can think of at least 2 other things.
Oh.
What? What are you talking about? What's going on?
Yeah, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, would you live forever?
Oh shit.
No.
That's a question for him.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because I get old.
Well,
Let's say
living
you
forever would imply that you wouldn't get old.
Let's say your
Well, is it
physicality
my
stays at like
physicality-
35.
Like, yeah, I can like pause it at 35.
Yeah.
I'll live forever.
And
Why?
you can also die if you want to.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, I'm in.
Kill switch.
Why? Why would you live forever?
Because it'd be fun.
But that's like
I
you
don't.
can have fun in the normal life too.
Yeah, but I could have more fun if I live forever. Do you know what I mean?
Quantity.
More
would be-
fun?
Nice. You just
What time
leave.
is it?
This is still
I
going
gotta
on.
go.
Where are we at?
What have we even talked
I
about?
don't know, dude. I feel like this is the
this-
is the one where that it's all over the place.
This podcast has been a woe the whole time.
Yeah.
So every 5 seconds we forget about what we were talking about.
Yeah. We should make that a rule. Okay, so for the rest of it, we change the topic every 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think that's a good.
What
I'll
instrument would you be?
I'll set.
Nice.
I'm gonna set 1 minute timers, and we're just gonna do a lightning round.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. So we
I'm-
should do like a pass off. So it's like 3 of us.
Okay.
1 to me.
Okay. We're
I
gonna
don't
start.
care.
We're gonna pretend. I'm gonna cut that art. 3, 2, 1. Question to JJ right now.
What is going on?
In my head,
Yeah.
nothing really. I've noticed I've been getting dumber these past few years.
Oh no.
How are you? How's your mental state?
Okay. My mental state. I would say I'm a little overwhelmed with like all the stuff that I am doing.
That's cool.
But I'm happy that I'm happy to be here.
Mhm. Cool.
Okay, your turn, Dave. We're doing 10 seconds now because
Yeah.
Doing
1
10
minute is
seconds.
too long.
Okay, you have to
Why
ask
don't,
them.
why don't you have a drink?
I have water. Oh, this is for me? Oh, I didn't
Don't
realize.
touch that.
Don't touch that.
No, I'm so sorry.
Okay, David, what is your...
Yeah, actually.
What
I was
is
just
your...
thinking about
What
that.
kind of pet would you want to... Okay,
Alex,
ask a
I wanna-
question to AJ.
Oh, he's out of time, dude. How
What-
could you do him like that?
How have you been?
How have I been? Very close to
Tired.
death because oh shoot, I can't even explain. It sounds so depressing. I had midterms. Okay. What is that fucking hairline, bro?
It's called a widow's peak. Okay, David, are you from Cleveland?
Yeah, I am from Cleveland.
Why?
That's a good question. I'll think about that. AJ, why did you do...
Me too. Nice. What's the difference between here and where you're from?
Sales tax, and people don't fill your gas here.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they do. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
What is the sound of one hand clapping?
I don't know. Can you say something in a different language?
Nate.
We have to wait for it to end.
Yeah, we
Oh
do.
really? Oh, I should have spoken more.
Now it's 5 seconds.
Uh-oh, we're speeding it up.
Okay. Do you care what people think of you?
Oh my god, yeah, a little bit. Yes, I do. David, do you have to pee?
No. Do you think you're cool?
Yeah. I have a huge ego. No, I don't. Do you think you're cool?
I think I'm very cool.
Nice.
I have a huge ego also. David, oh my god, David, what annoys you the most?
You. Have you enjoyed being on the podcast so far?
Yeah, it's been kind of chaotic, but I like it. Yeah. Is this how normal podcasts go?
Absolutely not. The other ones have been pretty tame compared to this. David, would you prefer more episodes to be like this or more like our other
I
ones?
feel like more like this. It's more exciting. and
Okay, it definitely is.
Yeah. Are you sick of us yet?
No, I'm not. I'm very used to this environment. I'm not gonna lie. Why is it chaotic with me and not anyone else?
I think it's because you. I don't know. I think you're just a better personality to have. Like, have you made that email yet, David?
So do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I do. That's it. Who gave you the right?
Oh God. Who gave you the left?
I think it was my father. Who are you voting for?
Shoot. Donald Trump.
Oh God.
Who are you?
Oh, no, don't ask me that. Okay, we're going the opposite direction. AJ. Wait,
You
let's-
reversed it.
we're gonna reverse it. We're gonna.
So
Uno.
he asked me, I assume.
We're gonna
Yeah.
Uno because he clearly has a question for you.
We want to know what that is.
But what if I was lying?
Ooh, well that's.
Ask him if he's
I
lying.
guess you'll find out on the
Were
next
you lying
episode.
when you said that you wanted to ask David a question?
No. How do you feel?
Not great. Do you miss Bend?
Yeah, but I supplemented it by getting outside while being here. Are you an outdoorsy person or an indoorsy person?
I'm kind of... I like being outdoorsy, but I'm more indoorsy.
Okay.
What's your favorite outdoor activity?
He's supposed to
Yeah,
ask
I'm
a question.
Oh.
Who gave you the right to...
So.
Climbing.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how long is this going for? Oh, wait, no.
Oh God. It's so hard to come up with a question this quickly. Do you think this
Yeah.
is difficult or fun?
This is very difficult. How long are we going to go for?
As
Probably
long
an
as-
hour.
6:15?
How
Wait.
long has it been? Almost an hour.
Do you want to end the podcast?
Yeah.
Nice. Bye, guys.